always late within factory tolerance? Late insofar as you're still early? No, you're right, actually. You're exactly on time. So not late technically either still. So you're not right. I take it all back. Who am I? Welcome, nonetheless. Okay, so the hour's rolled over, I suppose. All over LiveJournal. That's where it's going to be. That's where I'm going to be. Once you see what I'm about to do today, you'll never see anything like it again. Let's get into the game. LiveJournal's where you used to find your Visual K music. Makes sense. Sounds about right. Let's load this one. It's more in the future. I'd like to think that I'm a pretty modern guy, you know? At least 15 minutes more modern. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the map here. Just so that we know where we are and who we are. I'm only boomer adjacent? No. I'm 2 generations removed. Your phone is wigging out, sound keeps disappearing. Heresy. Mimi, I feel like the internet just doesn't respect you. And I feel like that's wrong of it. What can we do? You mean I live with one? Well, that's true. Yeah, I'm literally boomer adjacent. That is true. Okay, we're gonna run at Mach speed. Full knee bending, dead ahead. She is actually bending her knees a little bit. I'll give her that. You know, Luca has that over the competition. She has a few tendons in there. 1 or 2 at least. Okay, so if you'll recall, at the end of the last stream, before we went into the antechamber, you know, we took a little bit of a detour. We went a little bit off-roading, and we saw a dude. And I asked, is that like a hidden dude? And it turns out it's not a hidden dude. It's just not a dude that we were meant to see yet. So it was supposed to happen after we went to the antechamber. So, you know, Koei Tecmo clearly doesn't know how to flag events in their video games. Your pro chamber? Well, we'll see about that. When the chips are down, we'll see where you really stand. Oh, wait. Can I examine? Ah. Son of a bitch! Why? Yo, that's... Okay, I didn't know that was going to happen. And I'm quite upset. I'm deranged with anger about that. I hunted. I hunted for things. I hunted. Nut. Congrats on getting wall hacked by ghosts. It's genuinely not fair. Can I get a double? I can. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a bullshit. Like, I'm not trying to play games out here with you. You know? No. Thanks for the clip. That's such bullshit! I'm exploring! I'm exploring out here. Hello. See you surfing up there. One more. Okay, 2 more. My stream was so far behind, you were power walking 1 second and an upside down ghost the next. I mean, that's kind of what my experience was, too. This is a game all about the developers not wanting to... Institute clipping an enemy. That was honestly very, very sly. No pun intended. That's true, at least she didn't bloom. Unbelievable. I wonder how many of those I've missed, you know? Like instances where I see the little blue thingy and I'm like, oh, there's something in here. And then I like wave my flashlight all over the place and I'm like, there's nothing in here. And then I move away. What if there was just an object with a ghost inside? And I narrowly avoided it by being incompetent. See, there's a door here. You guys know? Did you guys know about the door? We got this door shit locked down. You do hang upside down waiting for Japanese girls to eat? Well, you're just making sure that they get their vitamins, you know? You only know about Dora? She does the Explorer. Hello. How are you in here? If you ambush them, they taste better. Japanese girls? You have that. It's the endorphin. Oh. Oh my. You gotta work on your crying game, dude. That was weak. It's kind of pitiful, honestly. Offerings of wine and food have been placed by the altar. The food has decomposed beyond all recognition. Yum yum! Alright, cool. That is a joke, Twitch, legally? Ah, yeah, we don't want to, Ooh, we got more, rocket launcher film out here. Out there. The altar adorned with Rogetsu engravings and shrines of female mask. I'm not joking. That's how they sound before I eat them. Ah! I cry when film grain descends on me too. It's like sandpaper. Nobody likes that. Oh, hello. Secrets of Shugen Temple. The mask of the vessel must have inside it a face removed from a deceased person who buddeth not. That face, being placed in the Shugen Temple, must bathe in the light of the moon for one night. In the chamber of the mask artisan, the face is peeled off the body of the deceased, and then so tanned. Gross. All the while, the moon's light must shine upon it. Yeah, if you're missing with those moon rays for even a second, you've skinned a face for nothing. Okay, that's not opening. Father was always in there. Oh, wow, we're unlocking cutscenes left and right. Persona 5 school is named Shugen? Is it? You're kidding? Is it? It was Shugen? Oh, okay. Got it. You're gonna look friendly. Alright, it's still locked. Despite our revelations. The darn thing won't move. This game gave us the skinny on mask making. See, I'm too heavy-handed. I would have hammered too hard and broke the entire thing. Well, that's how you make mask salad. You know? It's kind of like taco salad. It's the same principle. Same principle applies. Hey, welcome back, Pip Mimi. You're just in time. I love taco salad, too. Oh yeah, me too, man. I gotta be doing that also. Mostly. I simply must. Mori clan ass mask making ass. Oh, we're taking a page from that book, are we? Damn! Every flippin' room in this place looks like the entrance to a shrine. Want to talk about heavy-handed? Oh, shut up! I let go again. Look, this game is starting to cheat. It's up to some shit. And I lost the item. I mean, look, you can roll it back. I let go. I was already letting go. I blame you. I blame chat. It wasn't my fault. Could never be my fault. Yeah, roll it back. My ghoulies got grabbed. Ah! I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive about it. I mean, if that's home to you. Oh! Hey! That was the end of the chapter. Alright. You're too slow. That's appropriate. Well, alright then. What else? The moon is almost full. Has the moon been changing phases through the chapters? These streams are so far apart. They have? Okay, well, good. Good, I'm glad. While investigating Haibara Infirmary, Choshiro discovers that the procedures performed on its patients were both inhumane and illegal. They were being used as test subjects by director Shigeto Haibara to some unknown end. Shigeto's son Yo was also complicit in these crimes. But why was Shigeto so obsessed with finding a cure for Moonlight Syndrome? The biggest clue so far is the Rogetsu Kagura ceremony. With the Kagura being the cause of Moonlight Syndrome in so many patients, the Haibaras believed that its masks and music held the key to a cure. The Kagura was also being held on the day of the girl's disappearances 10 years ago. Is this more than just a coincidence? And who is the woman in the disturbing picture painted by one of the patients of Rogetsu Hall? Haibara was the one that dragged the kids to see the ritual, if you needed a reminder. Appreciated. Fallen Petals. We're playing as Cool Boy McGee. Oh, we're in here again. Okay. Figure it's time to change his outfit. I think the next time we're able, we should change the outfit. Wait, hang on. Wait, no, that's not it. There we go. Third time's a charm. Oh, that still didn't work, huh? Okay, hang on. Wait till it turns blue. There we go. Yeah, we gotta put his PJs on, if he has any. The Sakurai looking guy? Oh, is that Haibara? I thought Dr. Glands was Haibara. They look very different. 2 years after the last festival, I came here in pursuit of Haibara. I saw that woman, and I can't remember after that. Spooky. Well, I used a lot of moon power on that very simple procedure just now. Unsettling picture on the floor. Right. But it says there's something in here. Did someone draw a dick? Oh no, it's a bathtub. Did someone draw a bath? Better not have. Ah, there we go. You better get a negligee. We're about to find out. Yuko Magaki's painting notes, number 2. The visions continue to bring me more and more masterpieces, and since I have come to Rogetsu Hall, they have only increased in the beauty of their finality. For instance, take my piece entitled, 5 Girls Seeking Light. It depicts those naive and foolish girls crying for help while oblivious to their crime. No, I was robbed, Jazz. I was robbed. A mixture of hope and despair, the weight of the task with which they are burdened. Such beautiful girls. This piece can truly be called the embodiment of my visions. And now the visions spread endlessly before my eyes, and then there is nothing. These visions are the flowers of salvation. Yes, they bring about the salvation that we've been waiting for. We will all be saved by our own annihilation. Hey, Papa Beatloaf, welcome. You're at work right now? Okay, shh, don't let them know. But thank you for the sub. 32 months. Welcome back to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad, which is a working title. I'll change that later. Very silly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Bright, blinding annihilation will bloom over this island. All filth and dirtiness will blossom. Stop ye and witness the flower woman. See her face, filled with the beauty of annihilation. Stop ye. The face with no face. The flower of annihilation. Come, gross. Come, gross. Come, gross. Come, gross. It's very gross. Very, very gross in here. Do you guys remember when Kanye West co-signed Jonah Hill? And we all kind of laughed about it. But then Jonah Hill turned out to be kind of like a little bit of a narcissist or something. I think that's the news, right? Wasn't that wild? Oh, okay, hang on. That's the wrong way. I like it when the game makes it nice and clear that I've gone the wrong way. You love No Face from Spirited Away? I see so many characters in games and movies and stuff that look so much like that character. Like Arakune from Blaze Blue. You know? 5 Girls, 1 Light. Jonah Hill is very fucked up to me. I love Blaze Blue also. Thank you for the clip. My brain's a little upside down. I said the thing. Guys, everyone tell Papa Beatloaf that I thanked him and did the ritual. Oh, hello. I did the thing, but I'll do it again. Thank you so much for the sub, Papa Beatloaf. Welcome back to the Pee Pee Poo Poo Squad. That is a working title. I will change it later. 32 months, my man. Everyone shame Papa Beatloaf. Just joking. Very clear directions. This is the kind that I respect. Oh, Ricky Gervais is up to some transphobia again? I know, Bevo. It's okay. I know, buddy. Don't worry. I know. Don't worry. Ooh, it's a black notebook. How long will my sister be asleep? I've tried everything to cure her. I've dirtied my hands with illegal, unethical experiments. I even performed the rite of descent, the ceremony that legends say brought about the day of tranquility. But the rite failed, and now my sister is trapped in limbo, halfway between life and death. What went wrong? What was missing? Why did I come all this way? Gross. It would be easier for me if I could just forget all of this. The only hope I have left is in this painting. Everyone else is frightened of it, but standing before it I feel a sense of peace and calm. Gross? My sister will awaken. One day she will awaken. Is she the boogeyman? This sister? Okay, we have an ebony key. Rogetsu Hall, basement floor 1. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go! I'm ready. Wait, that's the room, right? Hold on. The key for the basement. That's where that woman came from. A. B. What could be in there? You didn't see me say Choshiro is basically Sailor Moon? I'm just too right. In the name of the moon, he shall punish you. Oh! Oh! Okay. Alright, that's... You know, that's pretty cute, I guess. I suppose. Take a look at any other things here. Ableism is following you. You can't escape it. These 5 girls. This looks like that place underneath the infirmary. Ah. Alright. Well, then I guess we have our marching orders. Oh, come on! You couldn't just leave me alone? Huh? Couldn't just... You know who you're messing with right now? I'm very strong. Did you forget? Did you forget that I've been pumping iron? You fool. Alright. I hate when I ableism with my tits out. You will give me an egg, ghost. A day of piercing sunshine. I was sitting on the veranda in the courtyard when it appeared. It came up the steps, and the air in the courtyard froze. The one with no face, the one who is dead yet walks, the one with no face looked at a man standing in the garden. His face was destroyed. Those who saw his face had their faces destroyed, and the one with no face went inside the hall as though nothing had happened. It begins. For the first time in my life, I, who was born to die, felt a rush of exhilaration. It begins. It has begun. I feel that nervous feeling of anticipation like a child feels before their first trip away from home to a faraway, unfamiliar place. Let's go a little further than usual for today's walk, somewhere we haven't been in a while. Shall we head to the beach? Do you think Kageri Sendo says Sendo this letter when they mail something? They better. They bendo. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty confident right now. This flashlight does work, you understand. Wait, this is where I came from. I mean, I feel good about some things. Go to the beach each. Take me to the waves. I want to be with Gary. Take me to Gary. Is it a Nicki Minaj song? I don't listen. Alright, you said it's usually a good idea to check out the girls' rooms. Let's do that. Let's have a looky-loo. In these rooms for girls. I didn't realize they made such a thing back in the day. But here we are, walking through the very artifacts of history. Imagine girls. Zoro moment. Shh. Wait, is this the painting room again? It's just the same painting room again. What am I, a chump? Imagine having a room with 2 exits. The privilege. Alright. What about in here? There's like some creaking and stuff going on. I'm hearing creaks, but there's not really much else going on. Here we are walking through the Phoenix. You know, where I come from, that name is pronounced Joaquin. So it's very strange to me that he pronounces it like a W. A Chumpawumpa. Because when I get knocked down, I get up again. And I insist that you'll never keep me down. The way I pronounced it sounds better. Well, it sounds like the Shadow Hearts character. Okay, here we are, guys. Save point. Let's, first of all, let's spend some pints on some healing. Like 8 of them. Yeah, that sounds about right. The gay wrestler. Hell yeah. Dude, the Man Festival is one of the coolest things that's ever happened in video games. Prove me wrong. That's the national anthem for the north of England. Fair. Alright, we got rash guard and surf shorts. Oh no! Oh no, that's all he has! Oh heavens to Murgatroyd. Well, that's no good. Whatever. We'll run in plain clothes for a bit then. Now we're just a milady, you know, but it's fine. Sometimes you have to be a milady to get anything done. Alright, I'm primed. Alright, I'm ready to go. Men don't get treated well in Fatal Frame? Clearly. You want to be in the Man Festival? How do you suppose that would work exactly? Weebles and Chumbawamba. What do they have in common? Everyone only knows one song, and they repeat it incessantly. Is that... What's the actual answer? You know how it would work? Yeah, but I want you to answer. Chumbawamba is this really anarchic band, mostly, and it's kind of funny. Are they anarchic? I guess I'm among the ignorant few. The ignorant many. Now, how do I get into the basement? The benasement? I feel like it's this, right? Because you got stairs here. Let's give it a go. You're awake. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, awake, and welcome to the Fatal Frame stream. We're a boy now. Try not to give you whiplash. Fluid everywhere. That's how it would work. But they're gay, though. Some of Chumbawamba live down my mate's road. Ooh. My friend is at work with me listening. His name is Radical, literally. Hey, Radical. It's a pretty cool name. You might say that name's pretty interesting. Well, I mean, I don't know what says this is probably the right way to go more than that. Ladies. Is that it? Nothing else to say? Just wanted to knock? Knock on my shorts? Okay, but you see, I'm greedy. I want both of you. I want both these. Wow! Are you knocking on my shorts? He turned and looked at you? Well, he should. I'm sure he has questions. Any sane person would. Just look up the track list. I've heard I Want More, and I've heard the other one. Sink Pissing, whatever it's called. Is that not good enough? I feel like for sure. Alright, that's one down. Where's the other one? Wait, that's not one down at all. Are they replicating? No? They're not blossoming either. Good. I showed them what's up, milady. The first album was named Pictures of Starving Children Sell Records. Fair. I feel like that's a dig on other bands. Every time you fight, are they replicating? Well, because it's been happening frequently. I feel like this is the wrong way, actually. Hang on, let me look at the map again. Let me look at the map. I think we're supposed to be heading to the garden, right? Not the infirmary area. Okay, so path of purification, switchboard room, switchboard corridor, underground stairs, and then the staircase for that is right there. I'm definitely going the wrong way. But hey, we fought some people, and that felt pretty good, you know? Feels nice to assert dominance on those who are already dead. Joshiro is hench. Heck yeah. And he's been lifting his flashlight hand and arm several times. Today, at least. Give me a ghost wife and we'll replicate a... So wait. How does that work? I think ghosts can only impregnate and be impregnated with ectoplasm, and you are but a mere man. Explain that, Papa Beatloaf, if that is your real name. Alright, where the heck am I now? Alright, I know where I am now, guys, don't worry. All this floundering and flip-flopping will stop instantly when you see the chops that I've got. You're half ghost? You certainly feel it? Didn't realize that we had a half ghost. What are you... Okay, come on now. You can't tell me I'm not allowed in. This is some bullshit. This game is bullshitting me. Alright, I happen to know that there's another way down there. It's over here, by the courtyard stairs. So how do we get to a courtyard? God frickin' damn it. How, is it this? Courtyard corridor. That seems about right. No, I'll figure it out. I got this. You know, I've been playing video games for some time. I got some ectoplasm for you right here, baby. It may very well be. You just don't want me to stress? Oh, no. I feel pretty confident about where to go. Marimo, it's only a matter of time. You know, we have nothing but time. It's endless. Time is an infinite resource. And so now you will let me outside. That's right. You mess with the bull and you get the horns. Danny Phantom was a cool guy. See, the little thing lights up every time I'm in this arch, and then I never know what it wants from me. It's very demanding, and yet also very vague. What a way to wake up. I feel like Fatal Frame's a good way to wake up. Zoro is simultaneously the most and least clever crew member. Just has to be within his specific wheelhouse of fatalism and observation. Oh, well, in that case, I can see why you compare us. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Is it time to fight? It is! Oh, you don't want it with me, lady. You picked the wrong one today. You picked the wrong one. Oh, it's so unfortunate for you. Do you realize how quickly this is... It's done already. I'm already done. I didn't even get to finish my threat. You're silly. You're a silly lady. Why are you so strong? Because I spent all of our upgrade materials on the maximum power. You know, I'm very responsible. It's like popping awake because you realize you're late for class. I had interesting dreams, but now I've forgotten because stress... Oh, hang on. Chat scrolled. Because straight into screams and ghost incest? Isn't that always the way? PayPal, could you keep your fires up there, please? The building down the street caught some of y'all's Canadian flames. Sorry! Wait, sorry. Sorry! Trying my best to keep the flames contained to our borders. Single-handedly, I might add. You know, I thought maybe you might cut me a little slack if a few buildings go awry. You say sorry with the very Canadian accent. Don't we have a board game called Sorry? And we play it every year on July the 1st, aka Canada Day. Oh, we found a tape. Do you know what that means? It means I don't have to say anything for a couple seconds.
9月17日、同月島到着。こうやって記録するのも刑事時代の癖だな。2年ぶりの老月島。この島で灰原を見たという情報が入った。今度はガセじゃない。これも勘だが。灰原が潜伏しているとしたら、やはりこの島なのかもしれない。島は静かだ。2年前の神楽の一件以来、周囲の島からもタブー視されているらしく、訪れる人もほとんどいないという。しかし暑いな。まだ残暑が厳しく日差しが強い。風がない。空気が動いてないんだ。時間が止まっているような。どうなってるんだこれは。
I stumbled into the JO sesh. It was yours.
あの女、顔がわからない。顔が。灰原。そうか。そうだったのか。
Hi.
さやかさん。
Interesting. So it sounds like he encountered the woman with no face, and the men who encountered the woman with no face, who as a result have no face. And maybe he saw Haibara. But it seems like Choshiro has a face. So, I mean, look. It's right there. The Pepsi J.O. crystal. I remember when they made those. They brought it back a little bit for a couple weeks, a couple summers ago, you know? Thanks to the LA Beast. Alright, we're finally going to get through that door. You know the one. You know the one that we've gone through already with another character. We're finally going to do it. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be this first, but... That's the same one, yeah. That LA Beast. Have a good day. Yeah, he's still going. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, she's really hungry, huh? Hello? Wait, what? There's no one in here. Excuse me, hold that thought, I have to read. Earlier in my shift, I dozed off and had a decidedly vivid dream. In the dream, I was standing in front of that door, the one behind which she lies deep in sleep, safely locked away. I think I heard something. I listened hard. There it is, very faint. What is it? A breeze blowing? Breathing? Don't you dare. No! No! Jazz, you're a monster. You're an absolute monster. I cannot believe you've done this. You've harmed everybody. You've committed a war crime in front of us all. Okay, fine. Fine then. I have a volume slider. Okay. So, I have this book of fairy tales written in the 1950s, retold by Bridget Hathaway. And I just want to remind you, there's nothing but long stories left in here. I hope you're happy. It's punishment for getting grabbed earlier. Oh God. All right. Have we read Little Red Riding Hood? I don't remember. I feel like we haven't read any of the really long ones except Snow White. We did? Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Let's find a nice juicy one. Did we read The Snake Prince? I feel like I probably didn't read that one. We didn't read The Snake Prince. Sure. Did we? We did? Shit. Okay. I feel like we're out of stories. Okay, we definitely didn't read The Three Little Pigs, though. 100% we didn't read The Three Little Pigs. Okay. Let's skip to The Three Little Pigs. You can barely hear me over the screaming? Okay, well, you know who to thank for that one. I'll move the mic a little closer to my face, I suppose, momentarily. Need to find the darn thing. Frontier Jazz. On the frontier of making enemies out of everybody. Alright, just slide that down a little bit. Alright, did I miss my stop? There it is, Three Little Pigs. Okay. Your social link is raised higher with Jazz? Alright. Try and show you this opening page without destroying the spine of the book. But we got ourselves, little houses and some bullshit. So, put the controller up where I can still fiddle with the things that need fiddling. Spines are made to be cracked. Well, this one has definitely been cracked. I think it's safe to say. Alright, The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was an old sow who lived with her 3 piglets in a large, comfortable, old-fashioned farmyard. The eldest little pig was called Curly, because he had such a curly tail. The second was called Tusker, because he was always rooting around with his nose. And the third one's name was Porker, because he knew exactly where he was going. What? Now, Curly was a very dirty little pig, who loved nothing better than rolling around in the mud. Tusker was quite an intelligent pig, but he was greedy. As soon as the pig's food was poured into the trough, he would push his 2 brothers out of the way and snatch the best bits for himself. Porker was a good and thoughtful little pig. His skin was always pink, and his manners were excellent. His mother used to say that he would be a prize pig when he grew up. The little pigs lived happily with their mother in the farmyard until the old sow fell ill. Weaker and weaker she grew, until it was obvious she was soon going to die. She called her 3 sons to her and said to them, "I'm growing so weak and feeble that I know I shall not live long. Then the farmer will give this house where we have lived happily for so long to a new family of pigs, and you will be turned out and have to do tricks. You must leave this farmyard and go into the world and build new houses for yourselves there." So the 3 little pigs rubbed their snouts up against their mother for the last time and set off into the world to seek their fortunes. They didn't even say bye. Before long, Curly came across a stack of straw and decided to make a house out of it. He found a nice big patch of mud, and then he rolled the straw in the mud and built a house with 4 walls and a roof. It looked just like a mud pie, but Curly liked it that way. He curled up inside it and went to sleep. As for Tusker, he made his way to the nearby cabbage field. He collected a big bundle of sticks from a nearby wood and stacked them up to make his house. Then he lined the floor and the roof with the cabbage leaves and lay down to eat them in comfort. Porker, meanwhile, had gone farther than his brothers and found some men at work in a brickyard. He watched them load the newly baked bricks onto wagons and take them away to build men's houses. In a corner of the yard was a pile of bricks which could not be used because they were chipped. Porker carefully chose the best of those and carried them off to build his own house. When he had finished, he had a nice, solid little house, just right for a prize pig. Now, the old sow used to tell her sons about the big bad wolf who lived in the woods, and he was always hungry. He liked nothing better than a dish of fat, juicy piglet for his supper. And soon enough, no sooner had Curly gone to sleep in his new house than the wolf came knocking at the door. Little pig, let me come in," called the wolf. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," squealed Curly in a shrill voice. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," growled the wolf. And he puffed and he huffed, and in no time at all, Curly's house of straw had blown away in the wind. He himself managed to escape just in time, and ran as fast as he could to Tusker's house to seek shelter there. The wolf, however, had seen where Curly went. Soon he appeared in the cabbage field and knocked at the door of Tusker's house.
Little pig, let me come in, he called.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, squealed Tusker. You're the big bad wolf, and I'll never let you in.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, snarled the wolf.
It took a deep breath. He huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and soon the lighter sticks in Tusker's house began to blow away. Then the wolf gave a few more puffs and blew the whole place to pieces. By this time, the little pigs had realized that the wolf was bound to win and had run off helter-skelter to their brother's home. Porker welcomed them inside, and then set about bolting and barring the windows and doors. He had just finished by the time the wolf reached the brick house and knocked on the door.
Little pig, oh God, little pig, oh, let me come in, he called.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, you're the big bad wolf, cried Porker.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, howled the wolf, taking an enormous breath.
He huffed and he puffed, and he puffed and he huffed, and when that didn't work, he dashed himself against the brick wall and tried to knock them down. Go away, cried Porker.
Not till I've eaten you 3 little pigs for my dinner, growled the wolf.
But the house was so well built that at last the wolf had to give up and go home. He slunk away with his head between his shoulders, the way wolves do. You know, wolves. He could hear a lot of high-pitched giggling coming from Porker's brick house. Tee-hee-hee, Curly went. Ha-ha-ha, Tusker chimed in. Only Porker was thoughtful. We haven't seen the last of that wolf yet, he warned his 2 brothers. The following day, there was a knock at the door. Who is there? Cried Porker through the keyhole.
It's just the old man from the woods, croaked the wolf,
trying to disguise his voice.
There's a field of turnips over there, going to waste. Turnips, wasting turnips. Come with me and we'll dig them up for tomorrow's dinner. Yum yum.
I'll meet you there in the morning when I've put my milk out to cool, Porker replied. But instead, he told his brothers to milk the cow that morning, while he himself set off early to the field. By the time the milk had been put out in the bowls to cool, Porker was safely back in the house with a sack full of turnips.
Little pig, are you ready?
Called the wolf. I've been and come back to this half morning. What? I've been and come back this half morning, Porker replied. The wolf went away angrily. Soon there was another knock at the door. Who's there? Asked Porker.
It's old Nellie, my dear, the wolf cried. There's a tree full of ripe apples on the hill over there. Come help me pick them.
I'll come tomorrow morning when my bread's in the oven, replied Porker. He got up extra early the next day and prepared the dough, but he did not wait for it to rise. He told his brothers to put it in the oven for him. He set off briskly, just as day was breaking, to get the apples, for he hoped to be back home again before the wolf. But just as he had climbed onto the highest branch of the tree, he caught sight of the wolf below.
That looks juicy, said the wolf.
Porker wasn't sure whether the wolf was referring to the apples or to himself. Yes, I'll throw you one, he said, and he threw the apple up the hill so far that while the wolf was loping off to fetch it, he jumped down the tree and run home. The wolf returned to his den, exhausted. He realized he would need a lot of cunning to catch the 3 little pigs now. For days he prowled around the house, waiting for Porker to come out. Sure enough, on market day, which was always a Tuesday, Porker appeared carrying a basket on his arm and trotted off briskly to do his shopping. The wolf settled down to wait for his return. A few hours later, Porker came back from the town with a basket full of shopping and a butter churn under his arm. As he reached the top of the hill above his house, he saw the wolf, grew frightened, and crawled inside the churn to hide. But as soon as Porker had got into the churn, he began to roll down the hill, bumping from rock to rock with the little pig squealing and squalling inside. The wolf, however, thought this was a strange beast that meant to eat him, and he was so terrified that he ran all the way home. That evening, he crept back to the pig's house, which was shut fast again. The only opening was the chimney for the smoke to escape. Stealthily, the wolf scrambled up on the roof, intending to climb down the chimney. But the little pigs, knowing he wouldn't be satisfied until he had gobbled them all up, had laid their plans. They had briskly set about making a rich stew with all the vegetables Porker had brought from the market. Then they stoked up the fire and set the pot of stew to boil. Up on the roof, the wolf's nose twitched at the delicious aroma and at the prospect of making short work of that extra treat along with those juicy piglets. But as he came sliding down the chimney, Porker took the lid off the pot and the wolf fell straight into the boiling stew. And that was the end of him. He had ruined the pig's own supper, but it was well worth it. After that, Tusker and Curly both built themselves new homes of brick next door to their brother's house. They were made of brick all right, but Curly insisted on lining his with mud, and Tusker had cabbage leaves for his bedding. The end. And I guess the moral is, like, mind your business. We're going to read chat in just a moment. I'm going to get through this. Ahem. No, it's someone singing. Suddenly, the door starts to open. Behind that door is supposed to be my patient, a woman lying asleep on the verge of death. Supposedly. The door, which should have been securely locked, opens with a sickening screech. Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! I shouldn't look, but I can't help myself. I peer through the crack in the door. Eyes. Dull red eyes. What is it? I don't understand. What is that face? What is it? We don't get any rest. It doesn't stop, no matter what button we press. All right, I'm gonna make a little bit of progress so we can get out of this nightmare, and then I'll read chat. Ah, okay. Let's catch up. Oh boy, wowie zowie. Okay. Oh, the screaming is what the little pigs sound like. Okay. Wah. These are the actual Blues Brothers. Wait, they have names? Yeah, apparently. Isn't it weird how the story of the three little pigs ended, usually when we were told it as children? It ends when the wolf realizes it can't blow through bricks. They didn't tack on that second half, where he becomes wolf stew. Oh, you're a dirty little pay pig, aren't you? Porker and the dirty little pay pig. My skin is also always pink. Got him. Oh, wow, a mom dies. Amazing. Never heard that before. Well, you know what they say. You reap what you sow. Hey. Die, bitch. See ya. Cold as fuck. Yeah, man. Pigs have no chill. They have no empathy. They have no sweat glands. They're very strange creatures. The old sow. And that's how Porker began in real estate. I'm barely listening, but I love whoever redeemed this deeply. It was Jazz. Jazz did it. Curly did that whoop, 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 whoop thing to the wolf. Yee. Oh, wise guy, huh? And then you do the eye poke, but then you hold your hand up like this so it blocks it. I've seen an episode or two. I have Brooklyn rage because of the voice. Wolf got some serious lungs. I helter-skelter everywhere I go. Jazz is such a bad baby. Jazz is on some shit today. Villain arc Jazz, 100%. I see my reputation precedes me, Big Wolf. Big Bad Wolf is in a few of these. This story is not halal. No, one could say this story is very haram. The pigs have cows. Let's not question it. Are the cows sentient? Who knows? Pigs owning a cow seems very wrong to me. Cops owning prisoners allegory? Maybe. I've been. My bread's also in the oven. Oni-chan, put my bread in the oven. This wolf is dumb. The wolf is kind of dumb. That first trick was kind of like, yeah, I'll be out when the milk cools at 7 a.m., and then the wolf shows up at like 5 to 7 and sees that the pig isn't there and is like, darn, I missed my window. It's like, why weren't you there the whole time? Like, how committed are you to this, really? Papa Bread's loaf. Dogs are dumb. Porker in the Churn is my first porn video. I think it's going to get a lot of views. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Wolf Gumbo. First stew. These rich-ass pigs. And that's how the pigs learned about the Joneses. I'd like to know who wants to be like the Joneses. I feel like I should know what don't look is in Japanese, but I can't recall. It's like, so looking is mieru. Because your eyes are Me. Mieru, mieru nai, mieru janai, something like that. Something like that. Like mieru nai, mieru janai, something like that. Okay, he gets his arse burnt in the fire in the version I was told as a kid. Really? Man, the European region. They just build their stories differently. We were coddled. I would know. Let me try. We'll see. You know, we're in a good place right now. We found ourselves at a good clip. Ahem. I mean, you know, you could open. I think that would be pretty cool. You just decided. Why is my phone taking cues from my computer right now? Okay. Don't look. Oh. I was wrong. Right. Minaide. Alright, yeah. Alright. Minaide kudasai. My Japanese is not very good. Okay. You don't say kudasai for nobody? That's the respectful way. Well, now I want to see what happens when I put in my broken version. This is what the stream is now. Alright. Mieru janai. No. Mieru janai. It's not listening to me. The first one was you can see it because it thought I was saying janai, but I'm saying janai, and whatever, it's fine. It's not real. None of it's real. None of it's real. I think this might have been the version of the story my school actually had. Well, then I'm just a baby, aren't I? Phone's like, I don't want to hear that nonsense. Clearly I was saying it wrong because it doesn't know what to do with it. All right, we got the ebony key. We're ready to make some ebony progress. Wow, they really are funneling all of us down here, huh? The ebony boy with the ebony key. The curious case of ebony. Sir Scrooge. All right, then. I'm Scrooge? That's how you get up to? All right. Note by Court Guardian. Preparation for harvesting is complete, but the chief has yet to give his permission. We must obey the legend. If there be one who has budded, harvest ye the face of the corpse. Tear it off, for without a face they cannot blossom. We are forbidden from harvesting as long as she continues to breathe, but who would say this woman is really alive? True, she still has breath in her, but just barely. A frosty atmosphere envelops her, freezing the air in one's lungs, and that burning smell that clogs the nostrils. Nothing can mask it, but she has lasted long in this state. Too long, I think. She is as the dead, and the time has come to harvest. We are under instructions not to touch her, not to call her by name, but I can feel my fear take hold of me. We must harvest this woman's face. We must harvest this woman's face. I don't know how much longer I can suppress this urge to act. Thank you for contributing some points to the Newgrounds Cringe Submission Fund. Frontier Jazz, I appreciate you. And also thank you... Wait, did we get another one? Also thank you to White Oak. Thank you very much. The Cringe Fund is well on its way to being funded. By viewers like you and the number 7. Is that a poop? Am I looking at a poop? Uh-oh. Is Choshiro a ghost? I think he's a ghost. I think he's been a ghost this whole time. The number 9. Duka-chan. Oh, there she goes. Okay, okay, let me lay this out, right? This is why I think Choshiro is a ghost. I could be wrong, but this is where my feeling is right now. So, we've read materials that have said that Choshiro showed up here 2 years ago to find Dr. Haibara, right? That's what we read. We read that. And if that was 2 years ago, what the fuck is he still doing here, first of all? Second of all, in that last Choshiro investigation tape that we listened to, which, why doesn't he have his own tapes also? Why are we finding them all over the place? He encountered the woman with no face and the men with no face that have no face because they looked at the woman with no face. He should have no face. There should be something going, like he should not be okay right now. And yet, here he is, you know, asking women on the internet to show him Bob's and Vagine and then calling them names when they don't. I have suspicions. All right, this is the mask fragment Sayaka was talking about. Obviously, he's just too much of a Sigma male. He's protected by the sunglasses. I want to clip this out of context and then show it to people in like a bunch of 5s and 9s years. Why? This is the key to saving Ruka. I mean, like, I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, but just there are some things that stand out to me here as a little bit peculiar. Note from someone. The moon reflected the moon, a deep silent forest. There is nothing. Let us meet again. Let us meet again. Word up. Got syringes and lab equipment. Mog just made a bag. Hope everything's okay. Oh, hello. Got some more upgrade stones. Only one. A little bit stingy, aren't we? Oh, it looks like I uncovered something else. Red spirit stones, and a handsome amount of them too. Right on. Okay, it's probably time to head back. Right? Is there anything else? Pale is greedy. The pay pig only give him one upgrade stone. Yeah. Pay pig should know better. I'm not playing around. I rent, so she has to behave. Fair. I rent. I'm doing a rent right now. I'm renting at an affordable price, though. Renting is bad, though, you're right. Alright, it says there's something in here. Is it the hole? Am I investigating the hole? Whatever, let's just get out of here. The shelf? Okay. Let's look at the shelf. The other one? Is there more than one shelf? Oh, there. Okay, there, got it. Alright. Nope, that's a door. I'll get this. This is supply and demand. There's no supply and many damned. Yeah, it seems to be pretty fixated on the hole in the floor. But there doesn't really seem to be anything I can do about it, so I'm just going to leave for now. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. Right, and that seems like I can't fight, so let's go up the stairs. Oh god. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, you can't do that. Oh god. She's gonna keep me locked down here. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, there still is one other way to go, so... Let me out! It says she's right in front of me, though. Oh, I don't like that. God damn it. No, why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? This is fresh butts. Okay, I think I got this now. Dude, she's everywhere. And she's not gonna let me out of here. I'm going back into the room. Yeah, they're still screaming. Wait, it's still happening? Oh, guys, we might die. We might die. I don't know what to do. Holy shit. I can't go anywhere. Sly, where do I go? I'm starting to sweat. I just want to get out of here, man. I don't want to be trapped. The door I unlocked? I mean, I thought so too, but she's standing in front of it. I don't remember this hallway being this long. Oh shit. No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I don't like being in enclosed spaces like this, especially when there's an instant kill ghost wandering around. Just got a juke? Well, I can't, it's hard to see. Please tell me it's over. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh man. That sucked. That sucked so much. You saw me sweating in my butthole clench. I'm actually sweating right now. I am. I got a very sweaty forehead. Ah. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Guys, it was very bad. That was terrifying. Hello. Get ready for that and all the PS2 ones, just as an FYI. Oh, God, really? Where they just teleport in front of all the exits? I've got hiccups now. I think, okay, let me just collect myself for a second here. I think probably what I was supposed to do, because, like, I think the reason why she's teleporting, and this is the same thing in Fatal Frame 5, if you get too much distance between you and the boogeyman, they teleport to re-attach to you. So I think if I just, like, slowly lead her as I go to where I want to go, she won't teleport. There's one particular chase scene in Fatal Frame 2 that made me feel like I was going to have a heart attack. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's my thought, though. I'm trying to think through it in, like, video game mechanics. Ah, see, and we're supposed to come down here, which is why there was a ghost fight against two ghosts. I'm the king of doing everything in the wrong order. You know, I impose taxes and everything. Oh, this again. This old chestnut. Alright, well, as it happens, the phone is very far away, so... And you guys already used the story redeem. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! I missed a control. I missed a control almost an hour ago. My bad. Hang on. Ah, thank you for the hydrate 50 minutes ago, Jazz. Thank you for redeeming control 50 minutes ago. God damn it. Control again. Again. Thank you for redeeming control, Sly. Thank you for the hydrate. The sequence fruit. That is my, that's my devil fruit power. All right, hold your horses. I've only got one dick. Uh-oh. Has she? Has she awakened? You sure? What are you talking about, D? What's wrong? Prince Sidon has 2 dicks? How do you know? How do you know? Because he's a shark? Sharks have 2 dicks? Fair. Oh no, it came to this. The evil thing turned out to be very evil. Oh, now I'd like to know where I'm meant to go, because that sort of put me in a position where there's multiple places. So I guess we'll start going this way. You have dick head cannons for all your favorite characters? I think that's pretty important. Probably. Probably pretty important to have that. Now, is this floor circular? Am I going to end up going back to where... No. This area is districal, with districts. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens when we do this. Maybe as it just so happens, this is what we're supposed to do. Sometimes you just have head cannons. You know, worst case scenario, we've gone the wrong way. But at the same time, we're probably going to find some upgrade stones, maybe fight a few ghosts, maybe find like a lore tidbit or 2. It's kind of what I like about this game. It's very seldom that you go off the branching path and come back empty-handed. This definitely feels like the wrong way, though, since nothing has happened in several rooms. You waiting for the okay to help? I'm all right for at the moment. I'll cry and pee when I feel like I need some assistance. This definitely is not the right way, but it's okay. Take a little scroll. Was that a disembodied head? Oh. It was not a disembodied head. It was like a mannequin head, like a mask. Like a mask making. Or not mask making. It was a medical thing. We'll see it when we come back. It's like a medical dummy. Captures your pee. Why would you want my pee? What would you do with it? Would you sell it on eBay? I like how you're getting overkill for 1 shot of this lens. Yeah, dude. Well, it's the only lens I have. It's a flashlight. You know? You just keep it. This is my commemorative jug of pee. Oh, golly. Aren't we feisty? Excuse me. Sorry, I just gotta get through here. You know how it is. What are you looking at? Shut up. Talk to me like that. I'm sorry, are you whispering at me? Do you have something to say? I feel like you shouldn't. I think you should keep it to yourself, honestly. Oh, I see you. Whoops. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button over and over again. Sorry about that. That won't happen again. Oh, hey, it's a Haibara. It's a doll. I'm good at this. Excuse me. Okay, it's probably safe to say they're infinitely spawning now, is it? Oh, okay, just as it stops. Alright, whatever. Every fight, I almost made it out. I almost made it out, Sly. It felt like a lot, okay? It felt like a little much. That's okay, though. You know, if it wasn't Choshiro coming out here, it would have been someone else. And now we've made their day a little bit easier. It's called paying it forward. You know? And we got the chain lens for a flashlight. What's that? This game throws it at you. You'll never know at this point. I'm just going to stop making assumptions then, okay? While equipped, it increases the time you have after each shot to make a chain. I don't know what that means. But let's do it anyway. There, it's fully upgraded now. There. All right. Hey, Jay Walnut, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the points towards the Cringe Fund. We're getting there. We've got to be at least like 75% of the way there now, huh? 74, 75? Prior engagements, those happen. I've made such illustrious progress today, Walnut. You wouldn't believe it. And someone redeemed a story time in the middle of a lot of shrieking, so that was a nice 20-minute torture session. You know, we got that. And by someone, I mean Jazz. It was Jazz. Jazz did it. Then we got chased by a boogie ghost that kept blocking all the exits and making me actually panic a little bit. And now we're just kind of enjoying the fruits of our labor. Just having a nice little stroll. You know, tipping a fedora, milady, and getting it all in. My social link will max out if you make Pale's life hell. Why? It should be the opposite. There, see White Oak? These are just like a bunch of... I mean, sure, the fact that they have, like, weird torture implements on them is a bit concerning. It's a mite problematic, but these are medical dealies. Meow. You know, and, it's all perfectly meow, above board. Don't meow. Like them. Well, I like them. I love education. Okay, so clearly, we were not meant to go this way. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, nerd. What are you, a nerd? What are you gonna do, read a book? Huh? Huh, Poindexter? What are you gonna do, read? You gonna solve a quadratic equation? Huh? Educate these nuts. That's how I felt every time I played Millie's Math House. Do you guys remember that suite of edutainment games? There's a whole family of these wacko animals. You like how man character runs like he just shat his pants? That's because he did. And I'll thank you not to shame him for it. He has nothing to apologize for. He runs like a FNAF animatronic. I'm gonna try and leave. Oh, I can. Wow. Was that legal before? Could you just go outside before? Holy shit. Alright, well, there doesn't appear to be a lot out here. Maybe that's why it's okay. Alright, I probably missed some kind of pickup or whatever, but it's just too much. It's too much right now for one young man and two young ladies to handle. You know, these mysteries aren't going to solve themselves. You know, Choshiro just needs a lot of fresh air right now, after that harrowing experience. In a nightmare, you can never properly run. It's always like this. It's kind of true. You can't read or use electronics either. You know, not electronics without any sort of input required from the user. If it's just pressing a button, it might work, but if there's like a screen, you have to read the screen or punch buttons on it, it won't work. Like multiple buttons. You know what I'm saying. In a nightmare, you're always illiterate with shit pants. True. You're always shitting them. Deleterious pants shitting. So we've been lured into this wing of the building, and yet there doesn't seem to be anything here. How could that be? You also can't see clocks properly? Yeah, isn't that weird? I've been watching a lot of, like, TikToks and YouTube shorts where people talk about how, like, bad things happen when you ask what time it is in dreams. Or when you start talking to, like, dream NPCs about what's going on. I feel like this isn't right either. And this is just a bunch of dead-end shit, so... No. I'm gonna keep running around a little bit. If this Haibara mortuary, morgatory... if the dead house doesn't pan out, then yes, please tell me. I've definitely looked at my alarm clock or watch in dreams because I dream about being late. But did it make sense, though? Okay. This could be. You don't have sounds in your dreams? Really? I definitely have sounds in my dreams. Okay, we never ended up exploring B1, so let's take a look at that. Oh, wait, this is B1. Okay, well. B2 then. Yeah, I don't like that at all, Sly. I don't like your dreams being like that. You should talk them into not doing that to you. Doors being held shut by a powerful force. Hey, I did it! I'm a genius. Well, aren't you handsome? Oh, really? 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 Okay, well, how's that? Is that... Were you expecting that? Were you expecting some of that? Oh, they're surrounding me. Getting a little surrounded out here. You don't understand. You're trapped in here with me, okay? I am the one who knocks. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Hey. Yeah. Let's go. I'll shuck and jive. I don't care. I'm the least horrified in combat scenarios with this guy. Because I'm just too powerful. I'm so strong. All you're doing is just lining yourself up to get slapped. Omae wa mou shindeiru and JoJo are the only Fist of the North Star things people know. To be fair, I have not... You're right. I have not seen Fist of the North Star. I also know the song You Wa Shock, though. So that's two things. I want to see Fist of the North Star. Let's all see Fist of the North Star. You read the manga? Well, then you'll see a ton of it in JoJo Part 1. Ah, you son of a bitch! He is the Sakurai guy. It is him. So who's Dr. Glance? Oh, I guess I should chase him. All right. Sakurai. Dr. Glance just works here? I thought this entire time he was Haibara. I feel like anyone would make that assumption. This is a good thumbnail. Omae wa mou owari da. Oh, no. Wait, come back. Ah! Got him. Alright, hang on a second. I have seen the film. The most recurring dreams I have is just exploring weird architecture. It's not usually even scary, it's just weird. The game's Superliminal is actually very accurate representation. Cool. I had a dream once. Let me. You guys want to hear about a dream I had that like completely made me question my worldview a little bit. Do you ever have very specific dreams that break the usual rules? I do. I don't really know what the usual rules are. I suppose like sometimes I have lucid dreams. You know. All right, hang on a second. Was it about the Pringles? No, it wasn't about the Pringles. You had a couple of dreams that wrecked my worldview? Okay, so this is basically what happened, right? So I had a dream that I was in a house, kind of like the Grudge house. Like it was like it was clearly a haunted house. It was dilapidated and it was not good. I was there with someone else, and I don't know what we were doing. I think we were just like being some fuck asses and just like, you know how people are in those horror movies. They're like, oh, bro, like this house is completely fucked up. Let's like make a mess and stuff, you know? So we're in there just kind of looking around, doing a snoop. And there's this door that won't open, right? It really is like a horror game. The door is rusted shut. Let's come all over the place, dude. Yeah, like that. You love going out with people and making messes. Dream you is so accurate to actual you. I have no idea what I was doing there, but it was me and someone else. Let's just pretend it was Short Round from Indiana Jones. So we were there, and this door wouldn't open. So, you know, I yelled a Short Round that I'm busting into this door because I got to see what's in here. And he's like, okay. And he's exploring other stuff, right? So I shoulder ram this door, right? And the door opens. And inside it's just a bathroom, right? It's just like a bathroom. It's not a nice bathroom. Everything is like moldy and like rusted and you know, degraded, right? Everything's bad in here. But there's nothing in here. It's just an empty bathroom. But I get this feeling, like the hair standing up on the back of your neck kind of dread, like something awful I just, oh boy, I gotta get out of here, like we need to leave. I'm like, guy, we need to go right now. And I could feel something chasing me and I refused to look back, but I could feel that there was something. And then I woke up, and for months after that dream I started getting paralysis, like sleep paralysis demons. I would wake up from like, and normal dreams would get corrupted. I would have normal dreams, and then the dream would become like a fucking horror show. And I would wake up, and I wouldn't be able to move. I would feel things moving around in my bed, or sitting on me, or like moving around the room. And it was terrifying. It was terrifying. And this went on for months. I was haunted briefly. Yeah, I dug too deep in a dream and brought back a dream ghost. You let something out, even if just psychologically. Yeah, I was fucked. So yeah, that's a thing. I haven't had any paralysis demons in a while, though. I was a conduit to the real world. Yeah, dude, they piggybacked off of me. It's pretty fucked. And you know, it shook me a little as an atheist. Insidious is basically just that. Really? I guess I gotta watch some of these Insidious films. I saw the first one. I don't know about any of the other ones. So the brain kind of actually is a map. Alright, there's nobody in here this time. This time, we have relevancy based on how far a cluster is from another? Really? Is this like dream science? Maybe you can shut things off too? Hard to say. Conjuring 2 is the best one in that entire universe? I think I watched a video that agreed that that was true. And the third one's apparently the worst? Yeah, the back of our brains just lead to the nightmare realm. Haven't you seen Gravity Falls? I have seen Gravity Falls. You startled me, little Goyle. Yeah, meathead there. Would you stifle it? Yeah, see, it's never worth it. No, wait, come back. No! No! No, Sakurai, that was less than a moment. You're a dick. Sakurai's a dick. Lapis loves Gravity Falls so much. I really liked it too, actually. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Stop it! I don't like the way you're running. He's running all goof troop. You left your charger in the living room? Uh-oh. Neurons are... Uh-oh. I'm just uh-ohing all over the place. Neurons are in hex structure. It's actual neuroscience. That's cool. I know nothing about neuroscience or dream science. So as far as I'm concerned, they're basically the same thing. But that is actually really neat. They found clusters firing related to certain ideas, and also that corresponds to certain things, like a higher idea will try to be above another where it forms, like if you thought of a clock above a door. Neat. I mean, while I'm streaming, a lot of this is going over my head, but I'm getting the gist of it, and that is a hexadecimal structure. That is pretty cool. I'd let doctors examine my dreams. It's fucked up in there. Don't they have like little machines that they can stick onto your head where they can sort of see like the basic outline of your dreams? Didn't they? Was that science fiction or was that real? I feel like it's real. Uh-oh, I think this is new. No, this is where I watched somebody jump off the roof and totally didn't push them. But what is real, Pale? That is a deep question. Reality is a social construct. You pushed them so hard, you murderer. No, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be me. Because I'm a good boy. You did push her? No. Not myself. That was Choshiro? No. No! What? Yo! No, Sly, a ghost can't get stabbed unless it's a ghost knife. Right? What? He seems like a knife guy. Well, I seem like a great guy. Hey, he doesn't have a knife in him anymore. Wait. We're a ghost! Hey! Hey! I'm feeling pretty confident right now. My man's is a ghost. I was right. I'm pretty sure he didn't just die now. I'm pretty sure that's how he died, when he was chasing Haibara for real. And we've just been walking around. I'm right. Pretty sure I'm right. Okay. So, you doing anything later? Being a ghost is pretty cool, aside from being trapped with douchebags like that guy. I'm right. I'm pretty sure the immediate walking back of it. Well, I don't know for sure yet, but it seems pretty convincing. If you're standing over your own body, you're probably a ghost. Exploring the cavern underneath Haibara Infirmary, where she and the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Rogetsu Kagura was performed, the place she was taken from 10 years previously become an organ in a separate ritual dance. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father Soya. She follows him and finds herself at the Yomotsuki residence, the house where she was born. Yeah, what Walnut said. I've got, once burnt, twice shy syndrome. Eclipse. Oh, we're going places, guys. We're going them. We are going them. Pale can't say yes or no all the way. You know what? Fine. No, fine. I'll commit to it. I'm right. He's a ghost. He was probably a ghost this whole time. In fact, what he's dealing with probably isn't even happening at the same time as these two girls. It's probably pulling one of those bullshits. Okay? Yeah. These goyles over here. God damn it. Alright. What do we see? Oh. Daddy! Daddy! Daddy? Did I miss it again? Oh, because, it messed me up with the perspective again. It's fine. Got some shotgun film. This place is pretty tight, Very tight and very wooden. It's a Okay, we're already locked out of 100%. True. Which, I mean, I don't know why you would... Oh! Wait, you're not getting away from me this time, Dad! Why won't you love me? Yeah. He's returning to his room. Pale loses his father again? Why do you gotta name it like that? You don't have to name it that. You don't have to do that. Yeah, I was looking at my dad's butt. Don't you? Doesn't everybody? Oh, come on! Come on now! Yeah, ghosts are bad about this. It's nothing but cold calls from these people. Stop it. Stop calling cold. It's rude. You know? The times have changed. Can I go in here? The door's being held shut by a powerful force. Well, we don't want to mess with any forces. Some magnum ammo. You might say they're ghosting you. Oh, quite the opposite, really. They're definitely trying to contact me. It's giving I don't see a father in your contacts vibes. I'm going to call you at 4 a.m. because it's the death number, and I'm going to say some cryptic ghost stuff. Don't! I need my beauty sleep. Have you seen me? It's very important that I rest appropriately. All right, fine. Very good. Very good job, son. Speaking of son, can I upgrade my camera a little bit? Maximum power. Oh, we're not quite there. Not quite there yet. That's a shame. That's an unfortunateness. But it will be remedied. You don't sleep? You'd be up anyway? At 4 a.m.? Yeah, probably. Thank you, Daddy. We've only seen like 40 UA clips, but Ethan trying to say skillet makes Ryan laugh so much. Dude, I talk about this all the time. That is one of my favorite clips. Skibble, skittle, skriddle, skriddle, skibble. 4 a.m. is prime Krabby Patty eating time. Not that Pale would know, you're right. I've not seen SpongeBob SquarePants. Let me tell you all the SpongeBob SquarePants references I know. You ready? Okay, here we go. It smells like a smelly smell that smells smelly. That's it. That's all of it. That's the whole thing. Is it Skriddle? Skibble. Out of all of them, it's that one? Yeah, because that's the only episode I saw. And the one where SpongeBob visited Sandy Cheeks and he's drowning in oxygen. We're going to look all over this bitch. Nothing isn't going to be looked at in here. Yeah, there's another mask. More masks. Masks for days. That looks like a save point, but probably isn't one. Literally the first two. Is it really? Wait, are those really the first 2 episodes? No, that can't be real. I like how your Mr. Krabs impression is vaguely French. Was it? I wasn't trying to. Wasn't trying to French. Clearly I haven't heard a lot of his voice, though. Pale doesn't believe in classic animation. Are we really calling SpongeBob classic animation at this point? Smelly Smell is definitely the first episode, and Sandy is the second? That's wild. Wild! For generations, the House of Yomotsuki has been known for its artisans and the masks used in the Rogetsu Kagura. The family was originally involved in traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomotsukis to become a mask artisan was Soan. Unlike the masks made by other artisans, to represent gods or ritual roles, Soan's masks had the symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through the generations, the Yomotsuki family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation and the ultimate Yomotsuki mask artisan, Soetsu. In Soetsu's time, the masks of the house of Yomotsuki were held to have become as death and the souls themselves. They became the pride of Rogetsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Unfortunately, at this point in the historical record, the disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Soetsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed down to modern generations. 2 generations after Soetsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisanship of the House Yomotsuki was revived. Ah, so! Very cool. Are we old? We're crumbling to dust based on what age we were when SpongeBob came out? If Nirvana is considered classic rock now, SpongeBob is considered classic shh. I was 3, but a baber. Jay Walnut is the chat baby, resident chat baby. I mean, I'm pretty young, you know, guys, I'm pretty young, you know. The Tranquil Walk of Peace. Everyone's favorite Dark Souls spell. Why is everyone having the same reaction? Stop that. Don't become uniformly antagonizing. Don't do that. That's not allowed. Stop it. Actually rude. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Hey. Maximum power. And we'll increase the charge as well. There we go. Math is hard. I'm young to you. Thank you. I'm young to you. And D. And maybe like one or 2 other people. Jazz is older than me too? What the shit? Maybe I'm the chat baby. Okay, I was born in October of '85, so I guess you're a little bit older than me. How about that? See, guys, I'm young. Relatively speaking, I'm young. Nobody's babier than me. Goo goo. Hey, listen to me. Goo goo. Gaga. You know what I'm saying? My first wife said I was ageless. I know where that is. I know where that is because I did things in the wrong order again. I know where that is. Walnut is the baby from Cats Don't Dance. What a unique distinction. Anyone want some hard candy? Do you have Werthers? Werthers are my favorite. I mean, I know where that is. That doesn't mean I know how to get to where that is. That's why I'm not an entertainer. You can't call me that. I don't entertain. I entertain notions, you know. I can't think of a single person who's ever been entertained by me. I'm entertaining right now? How dare you? Me right now? Fine! You're welcome. Well, this was definitely a smart thing to do. Let's enter. You have a bag of Werthers somewhere? Excellent. I'm an exitainer, exactly. You nailed it. Hello. That was a little fast. All I did was press L2. Wait, have I just been able to press L2 this entire time and it'll automatically snake me over to where they are? Has that been the case, or did I just get lucky here? All right. If you have the aim on, yeah? Jeez Louise. The aim lens. Oh, is that what I... Wait. Well, I can't tell now. I'm in a memory. Better are the strawberry guys that are kind of jelly in the middle. I remember those. So Werther's made a... I don't really know how you would describe it. I guess something... It's... Okay, so they're basically... Crispy, crunchy, sort of like crispy, crunchy caramels covered in chocolate. Like they were sort of like a toffee. Well, it didn't work that time. So, but yeah, they don't seem to make them anymore. That makes me pretty sad. You like the licorice candy that comes out around Christmas? You like black licorice? I like the taste of black licorice, but not like pure black licorice. That stuff becomes impossible to mouth. I looked at the word toffee when I was little, and somehow my brain said that can't possibly be pronounced like coffee. I keep getting toffee and taffy mixed up. But I know the difference now. Remove the charm from the mask. Things sure are happening out here. Yeah, like that. Oh, God! I'm a different person now. But you're still gonna get it. You're still catching it from me. Alright, we're switching over to shotgun shells. Oh, sorry, what? What? What was that? What did you say, Sam? Yeah, this ain't the stairs today, buddy. We're not in the stairs today. It's a different day today, friend. Bam. Much better this time? I agree. It probably also helps that my camera is like absolutely roided out. My shit talking could use more. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to win. So I just did a bunch of bouncing around. I felt like that maybe, filled the gaps. You know, it's easy to shit talk in your own imagination. But when the chips are down, when the opportunity arises, when the pixelated doors won't open, you might find yourself not being able to get the cool quips out there. You know? Sometimes you don't have access to cool whip. Are we in the past? Is that why we were black and white? I think we're reliving a memory. I think it's something like that. You're a mask. Can I rip stuff off of you? No. Okay, so we still need to find more charms. A memory of walking around as a fox maid. Yeah. Do you not? Can we take this one too? Oh, we already did. I suppose that's fair. It's a fair criticism. Well, I'm pretty much out of ideas here. Oh, wait, we can go around. All right, I have one more idea. There we go. That's probably where the ghost lady was trying to get me to go anyway. This looks very much like the house from Fatal Frame 5. I know it isn't, but it looks like it. Japanese houses and their skinny hallways, right? Very bad place to fight ghosts. Speaking of dressing up, I found my petticoat. Ooh. And it still fits? Dope. See, that's what we like to hear around here. We like happy... Oh! We like happy petticoat stories, for sure. Keep wasting all my film. Or as the Irish say, film. Ang, 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 ang. Secrets of the House of Yomotsuki. Know ye of the House of Yomotsuki. The purpose of the rite of descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being the path from the origin of souls, and that which they walk when they return thereto. It is the moonlit sacred place. I feel like I should be reading this like Yoda. The portal to the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yomotsuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it, yeah, of course I wouldn't, as it doth symbolize the moon, being the form of the souls of the dead. I'm committed to loving life, being the form of the souls of the dead. And it may also be that mask which consumeth that moon. But what doth life, really? Deceased souls, led by the moon, don the mask, and, becoming void, so becometh the living deceased. To see the hallowed realm is as dying and becoming a spirit. Thus, the only way for the living to reach the hallowed realm is through the donning of the mask of the lunar eclipse. Well, we better find that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Better get that mask. You heard me? Title drop. Roll credits. Wait, that's the direction I came from. Now I need to came from somewhere else. But there doesn't appear to be anywhere else. What the shit? Eh? So there's like a folding screen. But what? Where did I... Alright, this. Yes. Alright, I'm sure now, for sure. Gross. You know, I was going to say it, Walnut. I was. But then I thought, you know, I don't have to say it every time. I don't have to do it every single time, do I? Surely not. Yes, you do. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Fine. Fine, I hear you. I've heard the will of the people. I've heard the will of the wisp. And now I do 50% less physical damage. I made the bit, now I'm stuck with it. Well, I guess it's better than getting stuck with the one where I just keep saying I'm going to take a shit. I guess if I had to choose between the two, that is the preferable one. Stanley Ipkiss existing between life and death. You figure he has like sequences like this every time he transforms, you know? We just don't get to see it. Hello. Sayaka and Ruka at the piano. Indeed. Well, they're not there now. Wishy-washy. Peony carvings, that's good. Piano? Song I used to practice. Mother taught me this melody, I can just about remember it. Is it time for another piano puzzle? It is. Alright. That was very haunting. Ah, no, what? Jesus! Okay, hang on. I got confused. It went so much smoother the last time. Alright, I can do this. Ah, fuck. I'll get this. There, see? Pale just starts freestyling. My hand slipped. Yeah, it was just ghosts. Wow. And we back. We back in the real world. Where things are no longer just memories. Alright, do I explore the piano again? I mean, there's something in here. Maybe it's in the... Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, Pale just starts freestyling. Absolutely hate when the thing on the D-pad you actually hit is the shadowed button. That messes me up when it's how games show mouse button presses too. I always press the bright one. Maybe it's in the gussy. I know what you were going to say. Is that what I was going to say? I was going to say maybe it's in the gussy. I'm kind of with you, Jazz. Yeah, I prefer the thing I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to touch be illuminated rather than shadowed out. For sure. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from Mommy and Daddy, and Mommy and Daddy both had a Mommy and Daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody's connected, and all those connections lead to me. All of those people died, but it's not sad because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everybody else, they're all special boys and girls too, so we should all be friends. I said that means Mommy is a special girl and Daddy is a special boy too, so I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that Mommy and Daddy are connected. I'm happy that their connection will never go away. Yes, and Rome will never fall. All true things. We're just spitting facts now, right? This is just time for fact spits. I'm a very special boy. I have moments. I have moments of specialitude. Try not to brag, though. Is this a Hozuki doll? You know, you look like a Hozuki doll, but you don't photograph like one. This ship is unsinkable. It's unthinkable that this ship is sinkable. Bars. And you know what they say. When it rhymes, it's true. You Freudian slipped, you being very special. That was a good self-esteem moment. It's not a Freudian slip. I'm feeling pretty good. Made some nice progress today. I figured out a thing all by myself. I ran all the way through the game and found where I was supposed to go. You know, that's pretty great. It's pretty flippin' great. Hey, Neon Doll, welcome. Once again, right near the right near the end. You do it on purpose, Neon Doll, I know it. I know it now. You can't fool me. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is this what I think it is? Oh, this game is so nice to me. This game is so kind. What did I do? Oh, I'll tell you what you did, Neon Doll. You ready? You ready? Here it comes. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, please follow me, Pale_Voyager on Twitter. There's also a YouTube channel. You watch clips and the VODs for the various things that I do. There's some that show up on YouTube that don't show up anywhere else. You can also join the Discord if you want to be part of the community. The next stream is going to be more Fatal Frame 4. We're going to get to the bottom of this shit on Sunday, probably, at 3 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Eastern. Until then, please take good care of yourselves. The sweetest care, one might say. If you're not sweet to yourselves, then what is this all for? Good night, everyone. Bye, everyone. I'm glad that you came, though, Neon Doll. Gross. You're not gross. I think I should make that clear. All right. Grems is streaming Middle Earth Shadow of War, so we're gonna raid Grems. We have Grems a little bit of a raid. Goodbye forever. Yeah, so I think we did really nicely today. You know, we got a lot done. It feels like we almost got 2 whole chapters done in one stream, and when does that ever happen? So it was nice. Yeah, we're almost done. We're getting close. We're almost done the game. You said 2 chapters, right? That's spicy. This has been really fun. I've really liked Fatal Frame so far. Anyway, that's it. Stream's over. Everybody out. I will show the rewards of the challenge mode, definitely. I will show that.